Trial for the Oro Valley woman accused of texting behind the wheel just before causing a deadly crash continues today. It happened almost 5 years ago. A young couple was killed. Now the driver, Jana Giron, is facing decades behind bars. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is in the courtroom, was for the entire day following the trial. Eric, what happened in the courtroom today?
Well, part of the testimony, Sean, focused today on missing text messages from Jana Giron's phone around the time of that crash back in November of 2019. Prosecutors allege that Giron was texting and driving behind the wheel when she rear-ended Caitlin Festerling and her boyfriend, Paul Garcia. It was November 13th in 2019. Just after Caitlin Festerling and her boyfriend died, after that, their car was rear-ended and pushed into oncoming traffic. The car Festerling was driving was hit head-on by a truck. Oro Valley Police Detective Forrest Cook took a look at the data on Giron's phone shortly after the crash. He was on the stand today telling the court there were two missing texts that disappeared from Giron's phone in the minutes after the crash and after the 911 call was made. Prosecutors hope that this will paint a picture for the jury that Giron was distracted behind the wheel in the moments leading up to the crash.
I was able to observe that in this time frame, there were two missing entries in the text message database. I can't tell you what was in them specifically, just that they were missing.
I understand that your testimony was missing entries, right?
That's correct.
And there is nothing on the phone that you can tell that it was a user-generated deletion, right?
No.
Okay.
And Giron faces 2 counts of manslaughter, 2 counts of criminal damage, 1 count of endangerment, and a count of tampering with physical evidence. If she is convicted in this case, she could face up to 42 years behind bars. The trial resumes tomorrow morning at 10:30, and coming up at 6 o'clock, you will hear from a distracted driving expert, the prosecution calling him as a witness from out of state in Utah. Part of his testimony at 6. We're live downtown at Pima Superior Court. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.
And as